So I was watching this interview with 200-year-old people, and it was a man and a woman, and both of them had been married previously. They had kids, and none of their significant others were alive anymore. They lost them 20, 30 years ago. But at that point, they had already spent 40, 50 years with that person. They had kids that lived their whole lives and died when they were 80. So imagine you have a son, you're 100 years old, and your son dies when they're 80. You have to live with that loss. You have to live with the loss of the death of your significant other and the death of your child. And when you hear these people speak, they're talking about how everybody that was important to them, everybody that meant something to them, is no longer alive. So all the stress, all the anxiety, all the problems that you're dealing with right now, if you're ever blessed to live until 100 years old, they're not going to ever matter. Because everybody you know, everybody you've ever met, they will no longer be alive. And through the passage of time, none of this matters. None of it matters. We all get forgotten. Nobody's going to remember 50 years from now an email you forgot to send on a Friday night. No one's going to remember your failed relationships. Nobody's going to remember that you were a dork in high school. Nobody's going to remember anything. None of us are going to be living. So live a life that's as authentic as possible. Because none of this matters, man. None of it. None of it does. None of it. These people sitting down eating, none of it matters. Nobody's going to remember that. Remember.